You're tuning into Apocalypse Now, the #1 rated and only radio show out here in the wasteland. Brought to you by our sponsors over at the Atomic Canned Foods Factory. Atomic Foods has been serving wasteland survivors and mutants since 2022. It's time for Apocalypse Now!
Okay, thank you so much, 40s radio announcer person. Love you. Welcome back, everyone, to Apocalypse How, the show where we answer the age-old question. Okay, everyone's ready?
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Apocalypse
How? Holy fuck,
Nice.
We finally got it right.
Second week in a row.
Second week in a row, yeah.
We got it.
Right last week.
I'm so proud of us.
Wow.
We're really getting our stuff together.
I'm so happy we're finally getting our stuff together. Yes, so this week we're going to be talking about something very near and dear to my heart. I'm actually so excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zombies.
Zombies.
Great.
Zombies.
Everyone loves them.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially
Can't live with them,
students.
can't live without them.
I mean, we could
all
live
feel like
without them,
them.
I think.
Can you, though?
Good point. That's a lot of TV shows we
yeah.
lose.
True. Okay,
yeah.
so is that
Clearly we're at a loss for words.
All right, welcome to Warm Bodies, the fucking... Isn't that a fucking movie?
It's like a
Yeah,
rom-com
yeah.
zombie movie.
Welcome to Warm Bodies, the fucking podcast.
Welcome to Warm Bodies.
sequel of
Here
Warm
we're
Bodies. Welcome to our review of Warm Bodies.
Welcome to Talking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
yes.
It's unfortunate I used to watch that show, and then it kind of... I don't know, no offense to anyone who likes it. I think it fucking fell off the tracks, man. It slowed down, and then I'm not going to actually fuck it. Carl dies. Rick fucking dies. What the fuck?
We'll put spoiler sirens.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
wait,
going to
and
put you
spoilers,
through the
Simon.
fucking wall, kids. Who the fuck would kill off Rick?
There were some pretty nasty deaths in that show, though.
When Glenn got his head beat open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just everybody. It was sad.
I'm more of a Game of Thrones person.
Fair enough.
Yeah. There's zombies in that too, technically.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Are there?
The White Walkers. Spoilers. I mean, they're not spoilers. But
It's just a fact.
it's just a fact.
And even if there was spoilers, you should be caught up by now.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say I've watched a single episode, so.
Yeah, I haven't
Ooh,
either. I'm
you
just
guys
saying in
should.
general.
Yeah.
I've
Get it.
heard some things about the Red Room.
Red Room.
I
You mean
heard
the
that-
Red Wedding?
The Red Wedding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there are red rooms, I think, I believe, but I believe those are like prostitute rooms.
Oh.
But yeah.
And that is not the content that you guys are signing up for.
No, we're here for death.
Yeah.
Okay?
In
We're
Apocalypse.
wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death.
Death.
So-
And with that being said, let's jump right into death
Let's
with
jump into
this
death.
week's episode.
Welcome back to another thrilling installment of Bunker Book Club. It is a book club in a bunker, believe it or not, because it's the apocalypse and we're fucking bored. I'm Cheyenne Nias. To my right, we have...
I'm Harrison Snyder, as always, and right in front of me we have...
Nikita Zhang!
Yep,
Hello.
and we're separated by a glass window.
Yeah.
We can never get 3 mics in the same room.
We can't.
No, it's frustrating.
It is the fate of Apocalypse Now that, you know, it's some unwritten rule that there must be 2 on one side and 1 on the other side,
I guess
or
beggars-
just all of us sharing 2 mics or something like that.
Yeah.
Beggars can't
It's
be
tough.
choosers.
Well, I mean, I guess it's hard to get mics in the apocalypse.
Zombies, Harrison. We promised them death.
Brains.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Cool.
So, Nikita, we actually had a very wholesome way of deciding things. We actually
Yeah.
just let Nikita go first.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, guys. We
But
didn't
then
have
Harris
to
and I fought to
battle
the
death.
And then we
Yeah.
killed each other, ripped each other's eyeballs out. I'm missing an eye.
I'm missing an eye and a hand.
Very
Rude.
fitting for an episode about zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikita, take it away.
Okay, so for my Bunker Book Club, I'm going to be talking about a specific person, modern day person that has contributed a lot to not particularly zombies, but genetic mutation.
Nice.
And he's a very interesting person. His name is Josiah Zahner or Hosea, I'm not sure. But he's this tattooed, pierced, dyed-haired guy who is a famous biohacker. And what biohacking is, if you guys don't know, is genetic mutation.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was famous biohack.
That is interesting.
It's a very small community. He plans on expanding it, and he has a PhD in biophysics, and he became a NASA researcher after graduating. He worked on Marshall Colony habitat design for NASA, which is pretty cool. But he got kind of bored of NASA. Like, he's kind of one of those...
It sucks
Yeah.
to work at NASA.
Friggin' space.
Time to
It's
create
so
zombies.
Dark.
gross. Yeah, he just thought that NASA just wasn't at his level. You know, he's that kind of guy. So he left, and he launched a crowdfunder campaign for CRISPR. You guys know what CRISPR?
The chips?
Is
Wait.
it cereal? No,
It's
that's Sugar Crisps.
it's a genetic editing technology.
Why would we know that?
I don't know. I thought it was like
You think
pop
my
culture.
fat ass knows? Fucking.
I apologize,
CRISPR.
you guys.
Yeah, CRISPRs. Yeah.
That's what our sponsors are going to
Oh
be.
yeah,
Brought to you by
Ooh,
CRISPRs.
yes. Brought to you by CRISPRs, your
Yeah.
genetic mutation chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I want chips.
Okay, but anyways,
No chips for
CRISPR.
you.
You guys can look it up afterwards, but
Okay.
it's basically just a genetic mutation technology, and it's efficient and it's cheap. But there's a lot of controversy surrounding it because if you can't just edit something genetically, then like what's to stop you from doing it, right? And like what's to stop all these scientists from going awry and just like making E. coli or something or changing your babies? Yeah,
Changing your babies. Wow.
right?
So we can pretty much hypothetically create like a
A perfect baby.
perfect human or a perfect army. It sounds like Star
Oh
Wars.
shoot!
Oh no.
Oh shoot!
Oh no.
True.
Oh.
Black Mirror.
Star Wars.
Hooray.
Oh, okay.
So CRISPR, lots of people say it's bad, but he started a crowdfunding campaign to make CRISPR accessible to the general public. So he has his website. He started. He's the CEO of this website called The Odin. And The Odin, if you go on their website, they sell genetic mutation packages. So you can genetically alter plants, frogs, yourself. He really believes in the importance of the public to experiment with these scientifical things rather than just keeping it for the higher ups, the scientists in the labs.
Fair enough.
Because he found that the biohacking community was just too exclusive and hierarchical, and you just had to get through like all these levels to be able to do this technology that he thinks that everyone should be able to do. Like lots of people scrutinized his company because they thought that normal people shouldn't be able to do these things, but he kind
Yeah.
of says like, no, you can. Like our kits are just to like modify yeast and stuff. It's not gonna make E. coli. It's not gonna start an
That's what they
epidemic
all
or
say,
anything.
right? That's how every
Modifying
zombie movie
Exactly.
starts.
Like bread?
Yeah, like bread.
It's just here to bake bread, okay?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not
Yeah.
making clones. We're just baking
Or
bread.
baking bread.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the bread becomes alive. Attack of the 50-foot bread.
I bet there might be a bread editing package on his website.
You know what they call them?
What?
Breaditors.
No! Oh my gosh.
Oh, snap. Oh,
Ear,
snap.
ear.
Oh, snap.
Air horn.
I'm gonna turn down all of your levels. All right.
Oh, no. Wait. Why? No.
Punished for our sin.
No, we're sorry.
I don't know about bread, but he definitely did make genetically edited yeast packages to alter the color of beer. He spliced a jellyfish gene, the gene that gives jellyfish their sparkly glow. Totally not poisonous. I have no idea.
Okay.
And he put that in the yeast. So then when that was made into beer, the alcohol would like light up and it would be the color of jellyfish.
Jellyfish beer.
Ooh.
That's a good one too. Jellyfish
that is a
beer.
good one.
That is a good one.
New from Atomic Foods. It's jellyfish beer.
Dun, 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 dun.
It'll make your insides glow like a jellyfish.
And you'll be wasted. And you'll be wasted.
This is his most controversial thing.
Yeah.
He was at a biohacking conference and he, in front of a bunch of people, he was like drunk. He took a needle and he just genetically modified himself. Like he just put it into his arm.
Oh.
This gene for stopping, I believe it's for stopping a sequence that makes your muscles stop growing. So it was technically a gene that would make you have bigger muscles. And he did that in front of a crowd of people and everyone just like lost their shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Genetically
I get
modified
that.
steroid.
Yeah.
However, other companies also in the biohacking business have kind of tried to do the same things as he did. Ascendance Bio CEO, another company, their CEO dropped his pants in front of a biohacking conference and injected him with a untested herpes treatment.
Oh, he did have herpes?
I have no idea.
Did he
But
even
I
have
guess
herpes?
if he needed the treatment, now that I think about it, yeah, I probably
I mean,
did.
that's a lot of faith to put in yourself.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, you
whoa.
look like you have herpes. We're just gonna
We're just gonna...
we're gonna fix that maybe.
Yeah.
I
New
don't
from
know.
Atomic Foods.
But people that worked with him are revolted, and he locked himself inside a lab. And another thing that happened in that company is just like before this event, like some other guy, like on a Facebook live stream, he injected himself with untested HIV treatment.
Wow.
So, wow, thanks for broadcasting to the world that you guys all have sexually
Herpes, yeah.
transmitted diseases.
Well, Nikita, that is
I'm sorry, there was always a space when she said HIV treatment. So I'm thinking, like, you injected them with HIV?
congratulations.
That's so
you
mean.
have HIV.
No,
It's
yeah,
like,
that's...
Pacham!
I personally think that,
Yeah.
I don't know, I just think that's really admirable and, like, gutsy to do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got to advance our society,
Yeah.
no matter what our higher ups say.
It's impolite to inject people with untested herpes treatment, though. It's not nice. It's
Yeah.
rude.
Next on
Thank you for
the
listening.
roster
I believe it's my
is
turn.
Cheyenne. Okay,
I
Cheyenne.
lost a whole hand just for this turn.
Yeah, I hope it's worth it.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Dick. Okay.
That ain't nice.
Neither is teething someone's hand, but whatever. I don't know. That's
Got
just me.
teethed.
I'm here to talk about not one, but 2 cases of the modern day zombie. The state of Florida has actually 2 cases of real life zombies. In both cases, faces were eaten.
Yep.
So let's go into that. So the first one is called the 2012 Miami Cannibal Attack.
I remember this shit.
My
So
gosh.
once upon a time, there was a dude named Rudy Eugene. At some point in the day, he decided, you know what? I'm going to eat this dude, Ronald Popo, who was homeless at the time. I'm just going to eat his face. I'm just going to eat his face. So the police found him naked, unfortunately, just kind of eating at this dude's face.
Huh. Yeah, I remember that.
They tried really, really hard to get him off of him, but he had to get I believe he died at the.
He got shot. I think I remember hearing this guy got shot like multiple times.
He was shot
and
multiple
Still
times.
kept going. Like
What?
he didn't fucking die, and I don't think he even but he got shot and he kept eating the guy's face.
He was very
My
insistent on eating his face.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Hangry much?
I mean,
Anger.
shit.
Oh, okay.
So around the same time, there was a lot of issues regarding bath salts and
Yeah.
the use of bath salts in the state or just in general.
Okay.
And a lot of people think that Rudy Eugene and what happened really scared a lot of people out of using bath salts.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Even though they said, yeah, bath salts, that's why he's eating people's faces. Bath salts. Don't do bath salts. And you shouldn't do bath salts.
What?
How-
No, I bought my dad bath salts for Christmas.
Okay, you know what? I don't
Okay,
think you're not
don't-
to be doing
no,
bath salts,
no.
Nikita.
Okay. Wait, like eating bath salts? or...
Don't, yeah, you can use them as a drug.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
I think you can, as long
Alright.
as if you bathe with them, you should be fine.
Okay.
It's more like snorting.
Well, I mean, it's
What if he
common-
fell asleep in the tub and he like ingested
No,
some?
Okay,
Nikita,
no,
it's
no.
common sense. Okay, don't eat Tide Pods. Don't play with a knife and run through the halls, and don't eat your fucking bath salts.
Yeah.
It's in the name. Bath salts. Salts for the bath.
Yeah.
You bathe with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is such a problem. But yeah, here's the thing. So, yes, bath salts are bad for you. Yes, there is chemicals in bath salts that release dopamine, which cause you to use it more. But when they did an autopsy of Eugene's body to see if there was anything in there, they didn't find bath salts in there.
Huh.
In fact, the toxicology thing was clean.
Green for zombie? What?
No, I said clean.
Oh, clean. Never mind.
Like, as in squeaky.
Because he used bath salts.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Leave.
Done.
Turn down her levels.
Cancel.
So this wouldn't be the only case of zombie attacks in Florida for some reason. In 2016, literally only 4 years afterwards, in Jupiter, Florida, we had this guy, Austin Harath, who was 19 at the time. So he was at a diner with his parents in Jupiter, Florida, and he left because he was very frustrated with the service there. So he huffed away, and he goes into this neighborhood where Michelle Mission and John Stevens III are just sitting in their garage with the garage door open, just enjoying their night. Unprovoked, Austin gets a switchblade, just kind of goes to town on this poor couple, stabs them to death,
Jeez.
and a neighbor tried to help, but he was also stabbed.
Wow.
When the police found him, he was also naked. I don't know why. Also naked and eating their faces.
Wow.
They genuinely had to. They tried to tase him and shoot him, but they had to physically pull him off to
Imagine
get him to stop
being the
eating.
police
Moral of the
person.
story is don't give shit service, Denny's.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if it's Denny's.
I hope it's not
Kidding.
Denny's. Denny's got a lot of blood on their hands.
Wow.
If that's the case.
That's
I mean, maybe he went to Denny's thinking that they were gonna have faces, and was like, "Y'all got faces?" Like, no, we got curly fries. Sorry. It's like,
We
shit.
got pancakes and bacon and sunny side up, but no to the faces.
No faces. I'm sorry, sir.
Wow. So what was the motive? What did the police find after, looking up the guy, or I guess doing whatever tests they had to do?
Funny enough, they also blamed bath salts.
And did they find bath salts in the system? Or
Nope, he was also clean.
I think the government is bath salts.
Yeah, they just kind of said, you know what, it's bath salts.
Yeah.
I think just as a way to get people to stop using bath salts, and just because it makes sense.
Wow,
Yeah.
conspiracy theory against bath salts.
I mean, you shouldn't be
Wow.
using bath salts like that.
Our show's gonna get canceled because of we're
exposing.
conspiring.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be murdered in like 5
Yeah.
minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if someone stormed in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they blamed bath salts, and again, his toxicology report came out clean, as in squeaky. I believe he went to trial sometime in 2017.
Was he fit to stand trial? Like he was actually able to represent? Like he was able to.
He was put in prison. He was placed in prison for a
I
while.
think more so than I don't know. I think he's just crazy. I don't think it was bath salts. Just
Yeah, well, they didn't find bath salts in the system, so it can't be
Yeah.
bath salts.
I don't know, man.
Unless
I
they
mean,
dissolved. Or what if do people regularly eat bath salts? What if they just get out of your system real
I don't
quickly?
think people
don't know.
regularly. do
I
bath-
mean, do you yeah,
we
I
don't
put it in my
know.
pancakes every morning. No.
Yeah. Has anyone tried do bath salts dissolve in your body quickly? Because if they do, then
I don't, Nikita. You're asking the wrong people here.
Yeah,
Why don't you go
First
to
you think-
Victoria Street? Sorry, bad joke.
oh my gosh,
Oh
LMAO.
no. Oh no. I don't know. Nikita seemed to think that we're geniuses. First, she asked us about, what was it, sugar crisps?
Yeah,
Crispers.
Crispers. Yeah.
Yeah, asked me if I know crispers. Of course, no. I love barbecue crispers.
Yes,
guys
yes,
will
the
know
cereal.
Crisper.
I
Now
eat it with milk.
you're asking me how bath salts work on me. I don't know.
Look, I'm just here to state the facts about zombies, okay?
Okay, all right,
Perfect.
all right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
2 cases of zombies in Florida. In both cases,
Zombies. Yeah.
faces were eaten.
Interesting. I guess my iteration of zombies is not really what you traditionally think of when you say zombies. It's kind of like, ooh, this is creepy, and kind of weird. It's not really zombies. I'm gonna get to the fucking point.
Okay,
Ooga wooga.
it's all
Okay.
good. Mine's
People
not really either.
are waking up at their own funerals.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, that's the most zombie we've gotten.
But that's
for the 3 of us.
That's pretty, waking
Yeah,
up
waking
from
No,
your
no,
up
bed.
from the dead.
clickbait warning, major clickbait warning, because it's not what it seems like.
Can you clickbait on a podcast?
No, I
No, we
mean,
cannot.
maybe you can put in the title.
Ear bait?
Ear
People waking up after they die! Exclamation mark!
bait. News.
Not clickbait!
These 2 stories are pretty much the same. One is messed up, and the other one's kind of sad. This happened in the Philippines, the first one. A 3-year-old girl woke up supposedly from the dead at her own funeral. The child was supposedly suffering from a high fever, was taken to the hospital, and the doctors pronounced her as dead. At the funeral for the little girl, a neighbor, for some reason, I don't know why, opened up the lid of the coffin.
As one does.
Yeah, the girl apparently moved her head. The neighbor saw the girl move her head after she was pronounced dead while she was in the coffin at the funeral. Yeah. And then the girl got up and killed everyone in the church and ate their faces.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding. I'm
okay.
kidding. But the girl was alive miraculously somehow, even though she's pronounced dead, and she was brought back to life somehow.
Boo boo.
Wow.
Yeah, the doctors really fudged that up. But she was given some water and taken to the hospital.
Freaking
And
Gary.
Gary.
She was I guess fine. Bad job on the doctor's behalf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peeps got fired that day.
I mean, so that kind of has a happy ending. I mean, I'm glad she's
okay.
okay. But this next example or story is not as happy. So this time we're in Brazil. In 2012, a 2-year-old boy.
Everything happens in 2012.
Yeah, a 2-year-old boy was yet again it's his funeral after being pronounced dead. I think it's open casket. The kid wakes up. It's oh, hold on, that's kind of... Can I yell at them? I'm gonna yell at them.
I give you permission.
I feel like you've been dying to yell at them for
Yeah.
I'm gonna
weeks.
punch you through the fucking wall!
You're so mean.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
We're gonna keep that in.
So-
I'm ruthless.
So mean. You made him cry, dude.
Yeah, they cried.
It's not nice.
They all cried. Sorry, where was I? But yeah, 20.
Yelling at people.
Shut up! I'll yell at you too.
Yelling at me.
I'll put you all to the fucking wall.
Nikita Harrison's being mean.
This is why we don't record in the same room.
No, Cheyenne's stuck with me forever.
No!
I'll be nice. Nice Harrison's back.
Okay, Harrison.
I took my bath salts. Oh no!
Brazil.
You know, all of a sudden, I'm craving face.
Oh,
Nikita, guard
oh,
wait,
okay.
let me guard my face.
It's all good. I mean, I already locked my door. Sorry, Cheyenne.
I do not have a face. What are you talking about?
All right, we're gonna continue.
Okay.
Sorry. So 2012, 2-year-old boy. It's his funeral, and all of a sudden he wakes up, and he asks his dad for a cup of water, and then he dies again.
No.
Yeah,
Aw.
he wakes up. He was really sick. Was declared dead at the hospital by the doctor, and yeah, they pretty much declared him as dead. They went on to the funeral plans, and yeah, this little boy got up at his funeral, said, "Daddy, can I have some water?" And everyone was like screaming. They're like, "Oh my gosh, this is a miracle! Oh my, this guy's alive again!" And before they could do anything, the kid fell back down. He was dead.
Sad story.
No, I'm sad.
But the little boy's family followed up with a lawsuit against the hospital for medical malpractice.
Fair
And
enough.
that
Yeah.
is that. I mean, those two examples aren't really zombie cases. It's
mean-
more like medical malpractice, but
It's pretty close. People are waking up from the dead,
I mean, but
Yeah.
seemingly.
from the dead, technically, they're waking up from the dead by, the hospital records, but they weren't really dead. I mean, wow, the boy literally just woke up casually. Daddy, I'm thirsty. Can I have a glass of water? And
Did he get the water?
Oh my gosh, what if the water was poisoned?
oh, come on.
No.
my
Why would
gosh.
they poison the water?
So that he'd die again.
Why would they want him to
Conspiracy
die
theory.
again?
I don't know. Maybe this
Yeah.
boy was like the next Hitler or something.
Okay.
They just
And they knew.
just foresaw that.
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Someone went back in time.
Aunt
Yeah.
Jenny had a vision.
Yeah.
And Jenny.
Someone went back in
Scary.
time or into the future, back to the future. Realize this kid is a killer, and then I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta take care of this.
But that is just, those are messed up. And
That's pretty messed up,
Those
yeah.
are my two examples of modern day quote unquote zombies.
Damn. Oh, I remember when I was really little, I
Yeah.
read one of those instructional grade 3 English books,
Mm-hmm.
and there was this story this violinist that died and it came back to life and became a really, really famous violinist.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what?
I forgot his name.
It's kind
darn.
of it's interesting. It's that kind of reminds me of people who are pronounced dead
Yeah.
and actually do die, but then come back to life and then are
Yeah.
able to share their experience of what death looked like. I've actually one
NDEs.
example that I heard, and it was reported amongst multiple cases, is these people died, and apparently in their death they saw a tree or something, and they had to cross a stream to get to the tree. And multiple people talked about seeing this exact same thing.
Whoa.
Nice.
How weird is that?
Interesting.
That's
and
so
and isolated cases too. They were yeah, I saw this tree. How weird.
We should really expect to see a tree, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess death is pretty boring. It's just a fucking
Tree.
what the
tree
fuck
in a
are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Maybe they're fucking with us. Maybe they all met up in the afterlife and they're just okay.
Oh, yeah.
We can't tell them what we
How
saw.
are we really gonna creep the?
Oh, it's like a
people?
non-disclosure
Yeah,
agreement.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Sign-
we can't tell
sign
them
your-
about the
literally sign your
dragons.
soul away.
We can't tell them about the aliens,
Yeah.
man. We can't do it. They'll lose their minds. Just tell them there's a tree in a river, okay?
Yeah.
People
Safe
love
enough.
rivers. I remember seeing this thing on 1,000 Ways to Die back when that
love
was
that
running.
show. Love that show.
Oh, what a good show.
Yeah.
Used to freak me out. I was maybe really young at the time, so
Yeah.
it creeped the shit out of me.
That was
but,
early
know.
2000s.
Anyways, so there was one particular episode. Don't quote me on this because, again, it was a long time ago and 1,000 Ways to Die. This woman and her husband, they're living together. It's nighttime. They went to bed. Burglar goes into their house to break shit, I guess, Husband goes down to investigate. I believe he struck him over the head, or I think it was struck him over the head or something like that. And husband was dead. So wife comes down to see what's going on. And she's like, "Oh no, my husband's dead," and she tries to resuscitate him, basically, right? Of course, burglar's like, "I'm just gonna take this stuff. I don't see this working."
Yeah.
But sure enough, he casually gets back up,
Yeah.
wanders around, sees burglar, doesn't really know how to act yet, just like, yo, there's someone in our house.
Yeah.
Burglar scared so shitless that he jumps out the window
And dies.
and dies.
Wow.
LMAO.
Yeah, you know what? I love those. I love those episodes because there's always like a plot twist or something like.
Yeah.
People just die in the weirdest ways possible. Or,
Yeah.
like like someone one time after like some kind of crazy, I think New Year's Eve party, they were strapped to their bed. It was like the 80s, back when there were water beds. He was strapped to his own bed,
I'm already scared.
and after like having some wild BDSM night or something, and he somehow punctures the waterbed and drowns in the bed. Like,
No.
chained there, he can't move, so he's laying down in the water, just he drowns.
No.
Weird ass deaths on that show.
With that note.
Interesting.
Yeah, on that note, guys, I think we're gonna wrap up our Bunker Book Club
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
thank you
once you
all
stop
for
talking about
listening.
zombies.
on a weird note.
This has been The Talking Dead.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get copyright issues of that.
Don't do bath salts. Be careful with your water beds.
Be careful with your water beds.
Don't
Yeah.
eat faces. It's rude.
Yeah.
Genetic mutation is cool.
And also,
Just be safe.
if you're a doctor, make sure you do that. Maybe double check
Yeah.
to see if your patients are
Yes.
actually, dead or alive.
Yeah, it's a big part of your job, dude.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Gary.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of Bunker Book Club.
That's what it is.
We have more content to come coming up next after a quick message from our sponsors. We'll catch you next time.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Coming soon to a theater near you. Atomic Films presents Dawn of the Face Eaters. A tale so terrifying we must warn that it is not for the faint of heart. After a small town encounters the dead rising from the graves, two detectives must find a way to stop the supernatural before they lose face, or worse, lose their faces. Coming to a drive-in theater near you is the latest from Atomic Films. Dawn of the Face Eaters. It's a race against the clock before dawn, for when the dawn comes around, the Face Eaters feast. It's Dawn of the Face Eater.
All right, everyone. Welcome to another installment of Q&A, that is Questions and Apocalypse. For this week's episode, we asked you guys to send in your zombie-related questions, and from the responses we got, we are going to be choosing a submission from @LeiaBL123.
I don't know her. Do you know her,
I have
Harrison?
no idea who that
Harrison,
is.
do you know this person? Do you
No
know this person, Harrison?
idea.
Do you know her? Do you know her?
Nope.
Nikita,
Cool
do you-
username, though.
It's a great username.
Cool username. So yeah, @LeiaBL123 asks, what is the best way to kill a zombie? Well, thank you, Leia, for your submission. Guys, what is the best way to kill a zombie?
I guess get rid of the head.
Yeah, chop off the head.
Usually aim
yeah.
for the head, right?
Yeah.
I'm like thinking about like Minecraft, because like, are there like specific ways to kill each?
Well, I would imagine the zombie would
Monster.
kill me by trying to eat me, yes?
Yes.
So if you get rid of the
So
head...
if you eat the zombie,
Oh, if,
No.
if you eat the zombie first.
then it can eat you.
Is that still cannibalism? If you eat a zombie, is that still cannibalism?
that would just
That's
be
a
gross.
good question. And next week on Questions and Apocalypse, is it still cannibalism if you eat a zombie?
The age-old question.
The age-old question.
You know what? I feel like this question varies based on each, creative mind's perception of zombie. Because in The Walking Dead, you have walkers. As Rick says, Carl, we got walkers. Carl,
You want to clear your throat, bro?
Carl.
Clear your throat, bro.
No, I'm Rick Grimes. I talk like this.
Did you just refuse to clear your throat?
I never clear my throat for anyone.
Clear your throat.
I'm Rick
No.
Grimes. And I talk like this. And then if you watch, what's that Will Smith movie?
Will Smith zombie movie. Okay.
Okay, hold on. We are going to get this right now. Siri, what is the zombie movie with Will Smith? Oh, come on.
Sorry, I couldn't find
No.
anything.
Siri, what is the Will Smith movie featuring zombies? Siri,
Siri
we're gonna try this
doesn't
one.
know.
Siri, no, not Renaissance man. Shut up. Okay, last try. Siri, what is the Will Smith movie featuring zombies?
Sorry, I can't search that.
Is it I Am
But I can
Legend?
search by title.
Is it I Am Legend?
Yes!
It's
yes!
I Am Legend!
I Am Legend. You're better than Siri. You beat a computer. Congratulations.
I got so excited I knocked
JK,
the
I'm on
mic.
Google.
So, okay, I Am Legend, in this movie, they have, like, people that are affected by a virus, and they're not, like, you can shoot them in the body and they die. Like, they're not like the conventional brains type of zombies. They're just, like, hyped up on some virus and they become superhumans.
Oh, okay.
But they're still humans, so, like, you just shoot them like you'd kill a normal person. Not that I would do that. Not that I do that.
So they don't want brains?
No, they just want to kill you. They're, like, really aggressive, angry.
They just murder you for fun?
Pretty much.
Oh.
As I said, very broad question because in every creative mind's world of story that features zombies, there's so many different ways to kill a zombie.
True.
I guess let's get creative. Okay, zombie apocalypse, you're surrounded by a horde, and as a last resort, you're like, okay, I'm about to go out. I'm going to go out in the most badass way possible. You're going to kill all those zombies. What are you going to do?
Badass usually counts for a catchphrase, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you going to say?
In this scenario, I usually imagine that the only way to save the people around me is to sacrifice myself.
Yeah.
Oh, Cheyenne. Do we need to turn this to a therapy session?
That's between me and my therapist, thank you very much.
That's between me and one of my 5 therapists. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and my invisible talking friend.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay. I feel like, well, zombies go for brains, right?
Yeah.
He's like, it's a good thing I'm a genius. Die!
I love it. It's a goddamn
Wow.
good thing I'm a flippin' genius.
It's a good thing I'm a genius. First year media, bitch!
Oh, wait, I thought it was like, if zombies go for brains, it's like, good, I don't have any zombies.
It's a
What?
good thing that I decided to
have
poison my
any.
brain.
It's a good thing I'm a dumbass.
Good thing I don't have any.
It's a good thing I'm a zombie. Reverse psychology. Y'all are fucked, and I'm gonna eat you. The zombie's like, brains? Wait, is this supposed to be happening?
Go this way.
You know the best zombie franchise? Plants vs. Zombies.
I
Oh,
love
yes.
that game growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Actually, a really good zombie movie, Shaun of the Dead. I'm not sure if you guys seen that. It's
Oh,
a-
yeah,
Heard
that's
it, yeah.
by Edgar Wright.
So good. It's so funny. They totally
is.
rip on zombies in the entire genre. It's so funny. But, okay, Nikita, how about you? What's your badass way? How are you going out?
I guess I really want a chainsaw.
Yeah.
So that I can just like and go like a lawnmower, chainsaw.
Oh, yes.
Just kind of
EQ
cut
this.
through all of them. Yeah, after they all are splayed out on the grass, I would just make more weapons out of their bodies, And
Damn.
intestines are.
And start beating the zombies to death with their
Yeah.
own arms. This summer, coming to a theater near you, it's
Nikita
Nikita Zhang,
Oh.
and she's
You
coming.
have to include her last name.
to-
Her last name is so sick.
Nikita Zhang
Thank you.
is coming to beat up some zombies with their own arm.
Like, imagine, like, you're walking and you're like, Nikita, where'd you get that gun? Ask the zombies. Boom, 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 boom.
I would make a zombie army.
It's Nikita Zhang, Zombie Hunter, coming soon. Interesting.
Oh, well,
Thank
Harrison,
you.
what's your badass
Yes,
catchphrase?
Harrison. What is yours?
What is a badass catchphrase?
I don't want to lose face.
I don't
I'd
wanna
rather
lose
lose my face.
We're not here to lose face.
It's weird because all the badass catchphrases I could think of were taken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, there was one I heard, I think from, like, Anchorman, freaking Anchorman 2. I'm already gonna burn in hell. So I'm definitely not afraid to burn here.
LMAO.
And of course, Ron Burgundy's like, oh my god, that's the most badass thing in the world.
That was
But you were
I don't
saying.
know.
iconic.
I don't know. Fuck. You guys put me on the spot, and it makes me
You
wonder.
put us on the spot.
But it makes me wonder: am I really going to be that badass in a situation where
I mean,
I'm
I would
actually
hope
facing
so.
Maybe it's just like when the situation comes, our badassness all just like.
Exactly.
like
You the
adrenaline.
adrenaline rush,
Ask
Yes.
yourself this question: what would Leia BL123 do?
or 1260. What would Leia do? She would. I don't know. She'd probably run.
Hi, Leia.
Hi, Leia. Shout out to you. I don't know. Something like I'd probably like cock a shotgun and be like, shh, shh.
Catchphrase.
Go fuck yourself, guys. This is really mean, and I feel so attacked right now. I just came out here to have a really good time today, and you guys are trying to eat my brains, and you're getting in my personal space, and it's giving me anxiety.
For the zombies, they're just like,
And the zombies gonna be like,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell my therapist about you. Okay?
I'm gonna talk to one of my 5 therapists about you guys, and the zombies are just gonna be like,
You know what my therapist said about you?
Me no like Snowflake. Kill Snowflake. Kill Ryerson, student.
It's like blah, blah,
He's
blah,
triggered by everything.
It's like blah, blah, blah. How do you know what's good for me? Blah, 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 blah. That's my opinion. Blah, 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 blah. We're
It's
getting
got
really
dark
deep
on
with
many
these zombies.
levels.
I feel like maybe the zombies don't want to, maybe they just need to sit down and just have some tea and just talk
And
this
go
out.
for a nice walk in the park, man.
Yeah.
It's not easy being a zombie.
It's
Chill
not easy
out.
being a zombie.
You know,
so much stigma.
What if
surrounding
these zombies just wanted to make friends and then we're just jumping to conclusions and saying
Yeah,
these
maybe we're
zombies
just
will eat our
assuming.
brains?
Yeah. If anything, your best line could be, "Hey guys, we're live right now, and you're just making a lot of noise. And you could just like keep the noise down."
Or even better,
Great.
guys, I'm here for you. You can talk to me, guys. You can vent to me. Hey, guys, hey, Harrison, that's actually really nice of you. You know, it's been a rough week at work, and yeah.
Haven't
I don't want to
eaten
be a
many brains
stereotype.
this week. Yeah.
But I don't know, guys. Maybe zombies are just really misunderstood.
Maybe the best way
Maybe.
to defeat a zombie is with compassion.
Yeah.
And kindness.
I like how
kindness.
we came to the most wholesome conclusion.
So, Leia BL1260 or whatever your username is.
I love how you keep pretending like we don't know who this person is.
I don't know who this person is.
All right.
But Leia, to answer your question, maybe the best way to defeat zombies is
So
to
much
just
love.
be their friends. If you can't beat them, join them.
I feel like we finally answered a how.
We've answered the
We
age-old question.
Apocalypse.
Kindness?
Oh, kindness. All right, series over. Let's get out of here.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. Looks like we answered the question. We'll catch you never. But yeah,
Please
thank you
come back
guys
next week.
for joining us on this week's segment of Q&A.
Please
and
keep
yeah,
your questions coming.
seriously, keep them coming, and we will try our very best to answer your questions in the most absurd ways possible.
Yes,
In the
yes.
most wholesome way possible.
DM us on Instagram with your questions at ApocalypseHow, all lowercase, and we will do our best to answer as many as we can.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys real soon with more content to come after a quick.
sorry guys, I'm really hungry.
I think we have some atomic biscuits somewhere.
Yeah, I ate all of those.
Jeez, the whole pack? Wow. Yeah, it's empty.
I'm sorry. We gotta get out of here or I'll be really hangry.
Okay, I think we should just look for something to break the door down.
Hey, look at this. It's a magic 8-ball. Will we ever escape the Orpheus complex?
Concentrate and try again.
Jeez, I was concentrating.
Guys, there's something behind the shelf.
Wow.
For those of you listening, hi. We're looking at a snail thing.
There's a spiral indent in the wall. Looks like some kind of inscription. It's pretty deep.
It's too thin to reach into, but I guess it could fit like a piece of cloth or paper.
And underneath the spiral is a small cylinder.
Now, we've seen this cylinder thing all over the Orpheus complex, and it's stamped on our map too.
There's an inscription too. It says, trust in what the earth becomes.
Well, it became a barren wasteland. Thanks a lot.
Wait a second. Our map. I have a hunch. Okay, so the note on the back, right? This is where the end begins. The first letter of each word corresponds exactly with...
Trust in what the earth becomes.
Exactly.
Oh, so do you think our map will fit into the spiral? Well, that's new.
Hello! If you're watching
watching this, you're a proud trainee of the Atomic Foods executive team. Congratulations! You've completed the final steps of your recruitment journey. Why the lengthy trials, you may ask? Well, Atomic Foods plans to be the last provider of canned goods, or any goods for that matter, in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Yes, you're right. I said post-apocalyptic wasteland. This very room contains our very own Global Doomsday button. And we have Wi-Fi! Our business model ensures that consumers worldwide will have no alternative but us. We understand many may find our practices unethical, but we're not totally heartless. You have the choice of A, accepting your position and our protection, or B, escaping the Orpheus complex after signing a small non-disclosure agreement.
Escape or accept.
Do our choices matter at this point?
Magic 8 Ball, will we get an unlimited supply of atomic foods if we accept?
Wait, so this room contains the Doomsday button?
Oh my god, our podcast!
Oh, holy shit. Okay. To anyone listening, now this may sound crazy, but you guys have to go to...
You think it worked?
I don't know. We're still trapped in here.
Greater powers are watching.
Haha! That was just a test. Congratulations! You're all dead! Now, this isn't just any water we're drowning you with. This is atomic bottled water in partnership with Plastic Pearls for Penguins.
Shit, the iPhone! I have an idea. We have Instagram, right?
Now, why does that matter?
Because I have an idea.
We're dead if the Wi-Fi goes out.
Coming soon to a theater near you. Atomic Films presents Attack of the 50-Foot Mutant. You can run, you can hide, but you cannot escape the wrath and terror of the beast. It's the latest and greatest film produced by Atomic Films, and it's coming to a drive-in theater near you. It's Attack of the 50-Foot Mutants.
Alright, guys, looks like we're coming to the end of another episode of Apocalypse How, the show where we answer the age-old question, Apocalypse?
How?
As always, I'm your host, or one of your hosts, rather, Harrison Snyder, and to the left of me is...
Cheyenne Nias, also a host.
And in front of me behind the glass is...
Nikita Zhang, also
Whoa.
another host.
We're all
Just
hosts.
can't stop us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll fight to the death for a lot of things, but not the hosting gig.
No.
Exactly.
We're wholesome.
Yes. Host some.
Zombies.
Zombies was
Yeah.
quite interesting.
Yeah.
Next week on Apocalypse How, we'll be discussing aliens.
We love
We
aliens.
love our aliens.
Considering we
do.
talked about Heaven's Gate last week,
Yeah,
this will be very interesting.
very fitting.
Yes.
for
Very-
our apocalypse theme.
I really want to get to know the people who will one day beam us all up to the
Yeah.
to Earth.
And also,
our overlords.
next
Yes.
week, special guest, E.T.
Yay!
No, we don't get E.T.
Oh, we can't
We
afford
told him to
ET.
go home.
E.T.
Thank you for
Oh,
42
Apocalypse
followers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What?
Weekly follower check. We are now at 42 followers as opposed to last week being, what?
34.
34.
So
Steady growth.
We're going to do some apocalypse
that's 8 followers.
apocalyptic math. Yeah,
8
wow.
followers.
That's one for every week and an extra.
Wow, guys, we're really starting to pick up the pace here.
Thank you guys so much for listening to our podcast.
That's right, yeah. And,
Yes.
and we're a crazy little bunch, but we do hope to bring you guys some more interesting content in the next few weeks.
Even we love all 1 or 2 of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those who do not know, you can find us on Instagram as Apocalypse How, all lowercase. We post our new episodes every week on Mondays on Spirit Live and SoundCloud.
That's right.
It's all very cool stuff.
Yes, it is.
And you get to see some cool ads.
And cool ads. Yeah, that's right. We'll have a lot of content on our Instagram page related to the show. Some behind the scenes.
And some snippets.
Yeah,
Snippets.
But yeah, anyways, for now, we'll be signing off with more to come next week. Only on, ladies and gentlemen. Can we say it together?
Okay.
Three. One, two,
two,
three.
three.
Apocalypse
Now!
Take
And
care, guys.
remember,
It's not the end of the world. We haven't said that in a while.
No, we
Yeah.
haven't.
Huh.
I miss it.
We'll
Shame
catch
on
you
us.
guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Nailed it.